All right, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Today we are learning about Vancouver, Canada. Okay. It's a whole different site. It's not one of our regular sites that we use. So I put it in the chat. It's very easy to sign in, register. I just registered, took me in 2 minutes, a minute. So go in and register, make sure that you're registered. If you're new with us, welcome. We do these certificate workshops first off to become better travel agents, to learn about different destinations, different vendors, different hotel lines, etc., to help us to sell, to our clients and be better, provide a better service, right? So that's the main reason we do it. But second, a lot of times we get free stuff, perks, we get fam trips, we get free amusement park tickets, we get free luggage or baggage, on airlines, we get free cruises. So that's also what's great too. So at the end of usually all the courses, we get you take a test and you get a certificate. And that's what I always highly recommend. Take that certificate now and post it on social media, post on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. Hey guys, if you've never been to Vancouver, oh my gosh, look at these stuff that you can do. Look at these places you can stay, etc. Okay, so just wanted to share that. So if you're new, most people will do like split screens or follow along on their phone, but you want to do it together with us because you want to do your test so you can get your certificate, okay? So we're doing Vancouver, okay? So it says become a Vancouver specialist at Destination Vancouver. We're here to help you sell one of the world's most spectacular destinations to your clients with an interactive online training program designed to expand your knowledge and increase your sales. Sign up now or already signed up, log in, okay? We do things a little different here on the edge of the Pacific Coast where the city skyline is intertwined with nature. We offer fresh air, even fresher perspectives with the right balance of outdoor play and inner peace. Through music and culture, food and activity, similarities and differences, we draw in with our beauty and bucket list, but keep them coming back with our inclusive nature and open minds. Whether your clients are solo travelers, a family visiting with a group, there's just something about Vancouver that inspires you to see things differently. That's why we've developed this interactive online program that you can learn about what makes our city so special and share it with your clients. Together, we'll help you sell Vancouver more effectively and create memorable experiences for your clients along the way. All right, so hopefully everybody is in and signed up. It looks like we've got 8 courses. I don't know how long they take. Yesterday, whoever was with me yesterday, we did National Geographic expeditions. It took us 3.5 hours. So it was crazy. Was there an affiliation?
Marnie,
Uh-huh.
my screen did not look like that when I went in for it. Mine gave me like a drop down type thing.
Okay. That's fine. I guess just I haven't signed in yet, so I'm waiting for everybody.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so I signed up, but I haven't signed in yet. So it's just saying for a quick look. So these are the courses. So let's go
Thought
ahead
maybe I was just
and
losing my mind.
no worries.
I'm like, wait a minute. What did I do here?
Let me try to log in and then hopefully we all see the same. Your account is inactive. Why is it inactive? Okay, hold on.
Because
Uh,
you have to go to your email and confirm it.
oh, approve it. Thank you. Like I said, I had just done it this morning.
That's what I did, and then that's why when I signed it in, it gave me like this weird bar graph drop down thing, and I'm like, wait a minute. What? And it looks like it's gonna take forever just by looking at what's in there.
Okay. Yeah. So usually these courses, what we do is try to go for we usually max it out at 2 hours, but like again yesterday, I just asked, we just had about 10 people on. I'm like, do you guys want to just come, finish it through? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. So that's what we did. Okay, there it is. Confirm your account. Okay. And as I said, majority of the time we always put in Yeah, Travel Leaders Network. Yes, just type in other and then it's Travel Leaders Network, correct. And most of the time I always say agency put their information. But as I said, they
Okay, perfect. That's exactly what mine looked like. All right,
okay,
we're good.
perfect. So yeah, Karen, you have to get go into your email and confirm it. That's what I just did. Okay. And again, being, a new course that we take. So as you see over here, that Rachel was talking about, this spreadsheet, I record these. I also post them over here on my YouTube. So in case you missed it, so here, National Geographic, we just did that one. I wonder if it was really interesting. So, definitely I'd love to go on it. New Orleans, they have the fam trip. Perfect. That's okay. Yes, that's okay. All right. So they're recorded here and then also over here in our chat box. These are programs you guys can do on your own. Okay. You can go into Travel Agent University, TBO, and you can do all these courses on your own if you'd like. Okay. Um, but let's just say you have somebody, going to Spain and you don't know anything about it. You can go here, you can go to the course and you can watch the YouTube. But these are all ones that we've all done together. And then I always do new ones or updates, okay? So next month, hopefully, we're going to be doing Celebrity Princess Refresher. Looking to do an autism one if I can find something. And if anybody else has anything else they want to see or do, let me know. Okay? Otherwise, hopefully,
Marnie,
go ahead.
where do you have that spreadsheet?
This spreadsheet, I put it in the chat box, but it's also right here under our certification workshop program. If you go here, is everybody in this? If not, I'll share the link. Make sure when you sign up, you answer the questions. So you go to featured, okay? And you just drop down and it's right here. And
Marnie,
uh-huh.
can you please pin that so it's at the top? If you go to the three dots, it drops down. You should be able to pin it as an administrator. There you go.
So
Thank you.
you're welcome. So Sandy is my helper, and she actually is in the process of moving all my ones that I've done this year because I don't think I've updated them since the beginning of last year. So she just said she's in the middle of updating them. Keep in mind my personal things, so the D are marked for my purpose. Okay, so the colors don't really mean anything. Sometimes we would update and say these are what we're doing next. But yeah, it's in here for you. So again, you have somebody going to London. You want to learn about London or Loreto, Mexico. So and then if you get in and see that some, are updated, let me know. So again, we can do that. Okay. All right, so everybody ready and in the course? So let's see, 9 courses. So let's try. So I'm going to click there. Okay. So not yet. Okay, no worries, Karen. So yeah, yikes. Okay, so this may be a long one because this says just the overview is 60 minutes, but we'll see. Okay. So you never know. Katrina, have you guys signed up? Once you register, you do have to go to your email to confirm. Okay, no worries. Also, it says agency, but the address, put your address because just in case, like Australia sends koala bears, Fort Lauderdale sends a goodie bag, California sends a goodie bag. You want that coming to you, okay? So in this case, we're okay with that. It didn't even ask for our IATA number, I don't think. But on other ones, when you're registering, we always put, when it says agency and it has everything under agency, you put Archer stuff, okay? Agent is yours, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and start reading again. You guys can still sign up. Don't leave us, okay? When we get to a test part, we'll wait for everybody to make sure everybody passes, okay? So don't worry, we got you. All right, so let's start with the basics. How do you get there? Where do you stay? What are the things you can do when you arrive? This introductory course will teach you everything you need to know about Vancouver's geography, climate, and currency. We'll help you to understand exactly what it is that attracts people to our city so that you can plan an itinerary that will enable your clients to experience it for themselves. All right. And real quick, next week we're doing Fort Myers, Germany, and the week after is Iceland and luxury travel. So keep that on your calendar and let's get started. All right, so Vancouver is regularly voted as one of the world's most livable cities, but we in Vancouver prefer the term most alive. As soon as you arrive, you feel it. Spectacular scenery, check. Unbeatable adventure, check. World-class cuisine, cosmopolitan neighborhoods, and friendly locals, check, check, check. In this section, we'll explore what makes Vancouver so unique so that you know exactly how to sell it to your clients, okay? So we'll go ahead and play the video. Continue. So nuts and bolts 101. So maybe it's a snow-capped mountains, the urban rainforest, or the reflection of the ocean on a cosmopolitan skyline. Something about Vancouver that makes it unlike anywhere else on earth. But which mountains are snow-capped and what ocean laps onto the shores of our downtown beaches? The information below will guide you through some of the basics of our city and its surrounding areas, covering everything from currency to climate. We'll give you everything you need to prepare clients for their visit. The geographic location, located almost exactly halfway between Europe and Asia. Metro Vancouver, welcome. Who's ever coming on board? Thank you. Metro Vancouver is on the west coast of mainland Canada in the province of British Columbia, around 24 miles north of the US-Canadian border. But wherever your clients are coming from, few destinations can boast a better connection to the world around us. Spectacularly situated on the foot of the Coast Mountain Range, where the glistening waters of the Pacific Ocean roll into the downtown beaches, Vancouver is nestled in nature with downtown core situated on a picturesque peninsula. Click here, you can see a map. It takes you out, but it'll give you a map. And you know, some people, when they have these links and stuff, save things like in a folder on their desktop or print it out so you have it for future reference. All right. Population, we may be a city of 2.4 million people, but if there's one thing we share, it's that we're all different. We're with almost 40% of our residents immigrating to the area from around the world. We don't just embrace diversity. We exist because of it and celebrate it proudly. Our diverse residents and the neighborhoods they call home create a rich tapestry. But despite being BC's biggest city, we're not its capital. It's Victoria, okay? That could be a test question, which is located just a short ferry ride across the water on Vancouver Island. The climate there with year-round temperate climate, Vancouver is unlike anywhere else in Canada. Warmed by the Pacific Ocean currents and protected by a range of mountains, it's the perfect weather for whatever your clients are into. Summers here are hot, but not too hot. They average around 74 degrees. While during winter, temperatures peak at around 43 degrees. So not too bad, huh? Rarely snows in the city, but outdoor enthusiasts will be pleased to know the local mountain resorts get plenty of white stuff. Instead, our winters are wet with 50 inches of rainfall that keeps our people humble, and our wide open space is beautifully green. The time zone there, Vancouver is on Pacific time zone. Daylight savings time is in effect from 2 a.m. on the second Sunday in March until the 2 a.m. on the first Sunday in November. Languages, English and French are Canada's two official languages, and federal government departments will provide service in both. However, in British Columbia, English is predominantly used. Meanwhile, our multicultural nature means that there is a vast spectrum of unofficial languages, so don't be surprised to hear Chinese, Punjabi, German, Spanish, and Tagalog, Filipino spoken on our streets. Currency and taxes. So the Canadian dollar, CAD, is the official currency with notes in denominations of 150, 20, 10, and 5. Coins are in denominations of $2, known as a toonie, $1 loonie, 25 is a quarter, 10 dime, 5 nickel. In British Columbia, mostly all purchases are subject to a 5% goods and services tax, GST, as well as 7% provincial sales tax. Wow. Which will be added to the prices displayed in stores, bars, and restaurants. Tipping. Tipping is expected in Vancouver, but it usually isn't included in the bill. Adding 15 to 20% in bars, restaurants, salons, and spas is standard. Taxi drivers are usually tipped around 10%, while porters usually receive 1 to 2 pieces per luggage. Sustainability isn't just a buzzword here. It's a way of life. As soon as you arrive, you'll feel it. It's in the air. We breathe. The lush green spaces intertwined with our city and the iconic environmental institutions that call Vancouver home. Birthplace of Greenpeace and home of the David Suzuki Foundation. Mindful travelers can enjoy ocean-wise seafood, eco-architecture in a city that's vying to become one of the greenest on the planet. All right, so here is a test question, guys. Which ocean is Vancouver located on the shores of? Pacific? Correct. It is Pacific. Okay. Does everybody have that same question? Just so you know, sometimes people's questions are different.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. Next. Hey, Linda. All right. Ding, ding, ding. Fall in love with Vancouver. Whether your clients like to climb mountains or bar stools, they're going to love the magical medley of our modern, laid-back metropolis. And here's why. Beautiful, huh? So you have the spectacular by nature, nestled among snow-capped mountains, urban rainforests, and the glittering waters of the Pacific Ocean. Our city is intertwined with nature, and your clients could be too. Visitors get the best of both worlds, cosmopolitan city, right on the edge of the nature's playground, tranquil kayaking by day, cocktails by night, a day on the beach, followed by a night on the ski slopes. We offer natural beauty with a side of bucket list experiences for everyone to enjoy. Sounds amazing, huh, guys? Choose your own adventure. Sheer scale of adventure and offer in Vancouver is hard to match. Stunning natural setting doesn't just mean our city is easy on the eyes. It also means it's easy to get out and explore. Your clients can combine deep breath whale watching, skiing, golfing, sailing, float plane, flight skiing, mountain biking, and zip lining. I know, let's go. All in one vacation. So whether their idea of adventure is a guided rainforest walk or a solo kayaking trip up a rainforest enveloped fjord, Vancouver has adventure options your clients will never forget. Sustainable city surrounded by Mother Nature and with a climate that encourages us to enjoy her all year round, it should come as no surprise that Vancouver is green in every sense of the word. And with some of the cleanest streets and widest wide open green spaces in North America, your clients will find sustainability comes as standard. Naturally, we're protective of our land, so it should come as no surprise that Vancouver has already been named one of the world's most sustainable cities. But we won't stop there. With ambitious plans to reduce emissions, increase renewable energy sources, and achieve zero waste, Vancouver is well on its way to becoming as green as the nature that surrounds it. Nice. Yeah, it's beautiful. It sounds beautiful. Everyone's welcome also. There's one thing we could share here. It's that we're all different. This is a city shaped by the many cultures and customs of those who call it home. Our diverse communities make up the rich tapestry of our city, from the exciting flavors of historic Chinatown to the colorful fabrics of Little India. to the live music echoing down the drive, and to the vibrant bookstores and bars in our 2SLGBTQ plus hub. Is that right? Of Davie Village. Our differences, whatever they may be, are what brings us together and gives this place a life of its own. In Vancouver, it's in our nature to be inclusive, and when everyone who visits brings their own unique perspective, it makes ours even richer. So a taste of Vancouver, sustainable, inspired, delicious. Vancouver's culinary scene is widely regarded as one of the most exciting and varied in the world. From multi-course Chinese feasts and the best sushi outside of Japan to farm to fork, ocean to table, and molecular gastronomy, our culinary scene is inspired by flavors and techniques from around the world, yet grown, farmed, and foraged right here with our own secret ingredients. We call them the sun, the rain, the air, and the soil. For visitors looking to keep the party going after dinner, the city's nightlife has much to offer. Whether you grab a craft beer in Gastown, hit up Yaletown's trendy cocktail scene, or dance the night away at one of the clubs in the heart of our 2SL LGBTQ plus community. Davie Village, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Live like a local. There has been a place of connection since local First Nations would gather on these lands over 10,000 years ago. And that spirit of connection still thrives today. It's in the way you'll chat with the bus driver as if you've always known them, or swap stories with the bartender you only just met. This isn't just a place where people come to visit, it's a place where people come alive. Your clients can expect an authentic experience, one where all they have to do is step outside of the hotel to mingle with friendly locals who live right downtown where all the action is. All of which means that your clients won't just visit Vancouver, they'll come and experience it like a local. All right, some things to know now before you travel. With its mild climate and calendar full of incredible events, Vancouver is enjoyable to visit at any time of year. To help you prepare your clients, here's a little more information on what they can expect from their visit throughout the 4 seasons. When to visit? Could be a test question. Winter is January through March. With our temperate climate and easily accessible alpine experiences, Vancouver offers the best of both worlds for winter travelers. Snow is pretty rare in the city itself. In fact, it's so mild that blossoms start to cover our trees as early as February. That means that bikers, hikers, and outdoor enthusiasts need not hibernate here. Don't worry though, snow seekers are catered for with Olympic level slopes located just 20 minutes from downtown, many of which can be reached by public transit or dedicated coach service. Our winters here may be wet, but all kind of liquid sunshine just makes Vancouver greener. It also means that there's an extra impetus to head indoors where our arts and culture communities are full swing. Food fans might also appreciate the annual Dine Out Vancouver Festival. Again, you can click here. It should take you for more details on that. Okay, so if you have a foodie or your niche market for foodies, there you go. All right, which offers great deals on local culinary experiences during January and February each year. Elsewhere in February, the world-renowned Vancouver International Wine Festival serves up celebration. So let's go eat and drink in February, right? All right, serves up celebrations across the city. Then you have spring, which is April through June. There's nothing quite like Vancouver in the spring, from our cherry blossom lined streets to the scent of seawater crashing against the seawall. This really is the best time of year to experience the city's outdoor spaces. If your clients enjoy a round of golf, a hike in a verdant urban rainforest, or some late season skiing, they can experience it all on the same day here in Vancouver. The season also brings with it a bounty of unique West Coast attractions, from the Sakura Days Japan Fair to the Vancouver International Marathon. Activities abound, which makes this a perfect destination for families looking to escape the spring break. Summer, July through September. Mild sunny days means that Vancouver heads outside during summer, and there's plenty to celebrate. When the sun shines here, it's hard to think of a better place to be. The warmer weather gives visitors a chance to experience our city at its best with a bucket list of cultural pursuits and activities for everyone to enjoy. One of the highlights of the warmer months is a celebration of light fireworks competition. Taking place during July, the annual event lights up the downtown sky with choreographed extravaganzas. The summer is also a great time of year for wildlife watchers who may see everything from bald eagles to harbor seals to orca whales via guided outdoor experience. And then, of course, fall. Temperatures in Vancouver get cooler during the fall, but as the leaves start to turn, our appetite for experiences show no signs of slowing down. The changing of the seasons means that our stunning natural setting is even more spectacular, but it's the indoor entertainment that makes fall in Vancouver such a great time to visit. One of the best times of year in our cultural calendar, visitors can expect to fill their stay with museum visits, gallery browsing, garden strolls, and a night or two at the theater. It's also a great time for sports fans to plan their stay with the beginning of the Vancouver Canucks. That's right, hockey season. As we head into December, Vancouver is the perfect place to celebrate the holidays with shopping, light displays, and festival events. All right, so here's the different temperature and rain per month and per season. All right, how long to stay for? So with so much to do and see, we recommend that your clients stay for a minimum of 3 or 4 nights in order to get the most out of their visit to Vancouver. But no matter how long your clients stay for, there's enough there's enough on offer to fill any length of itinerary and still leave them wanting more. Passport visa requirements. Before you travel, we recommend that you check out the Government of Canada's official website for information about entry into Canada. And just like any out of the country visits, things can change on a daily basis, so always check. All right, which season does Canada's largest culinary festival, Dine Out Vancouver, take place? That's spring? Winter? Everybody agree? Ding, ding, ding. Correct. Very good. All right. Let's continue. So how do we get there? All right. With regular nonstop flights into the award-winning Vancouver International Airport, our city is readily accessible from anywhere on the globe. Vancouver also serves as a major gateway to Western Canada and the Pacific Northwest. So if your clients are looking to explore further field, you'll want to learn about the rail, coach, car, and ferry options available to them. By air, it's located 8 miles south of downtown. The airport offers a host of domestic international routes, providing easy access to Vancouver, an award-winning airport with world-class accessible facilities and ambitious plans to reach net zero by 2030. Gives visitors a taste of the kind of welcome they can expect during their stay. The city's public transit system offers a rapid rail service known as the SkyTrain that whisks travelers between the airport and downtown Vancouver in less than 25 minutes via the Canada Line. Floatplane and helicopter companies, including Harbour Air, Helijet, and Sky Helicopters, also offer scheduled service between Vancouver, Vancouver Island, and the Gulf Islands. Here's airlines and destinations that are served by that airport if you want to click there. Rail, who doesn't love a train? If you've never taken a train, guys, definitely do. I took Amtrak from Vegas to Omaha in a sleeper car, and as an agent, I got it for 50% off. It was amazing. By rail, numerous rail lines operate in and out of Vancouver, offering easy access across Canada and the US via Rail Canada. Again, that'll take you into that program. Offers transcontinental services from Toronto via Jasper, arriving at Vancouver's Pacific Central Station 3 times a week. Amtrak offers their Cascades route, a twice daily service between the downtown Pacific Central Station and Seattle, Washington. A lovely way to take in a picture postcard view between the cities. Rocky Mountaineer, we did that training too. That's in my certificate workshop. Best known for its spectacular rail journeys through Western Canada and the American Southwest. Rocky Mountaineer offers 4 routes, each with its own distinctive highlights. The world-renowned luxury train travels by daylight through unimaginable landscapes. Definitely take that course if you can. By coach, those traveling by coach can enjoy plenty of options, whether they're traveling to or from Vancouver. Regular scheduled services run from the city's downtown to popular local destinations, including Victoria, Whistler, and Okanagan Valley. There are also services departing to the U.S. as well as further afield within Canada. Finally, trusted local providers offer private hire services for groups ranging from 2 people to 200. All right, by car or RV. Rocky Mountaineer, it's right here in my certificate workshop. I think you go down here or down here for rails. Right here, I think it is. Rocky Mountaineer, right there. So definitely do that. Okay, sorry. Yeah. All right, by car or RV, arriving to Vancouver by car isn't just easy, but it's incredible. Those arriving from the east will drive via the iconic Trans-Canada Highway, with those visiting Vancouver from the north will enjoy spectacular scenery along the Sea to Sky Highway. Visitors from the U.S. will travel via Highway 99, which runs north from the Canada-U.S. border at Blaine. Vancouver is just 3 hours from Seattle, but clients arriving from Calgary and Montreal should allow plenty of time to complete their journeys, okay? So Calgary is 12 hours, Montreal is 5 days. Wow. Okay, thanks to our easy-to-use public transport, walkable downtown core, easily accessible taxis, rideshare providers, you won't need a car to explore the city itself. But for those looking to head out on open road, Vancouver provides the perfect launch pad to explore beautiful British Columbia, and clients looking to rent a car or an RV can expect to find a wide array of local companies to help fulfill their needs. By sea, as you might expect from an area shaped by the glistening waters of the Pacific Ocean, ferries are as much a part of the infrastructure as roads and rails. BC Ferries operates one of the world's largest fleets. Maybe I'll look and see if we have a training on that to do. All right, operates one of the world's largest fleets with 35 passengers and vehicle carrying vessels serving up to 47 ports of call. For those looking to explore Vancouver Island, the Gulf Islands, and the Sunshine Coast, the ferry is the most flexible, cost-effective, and beautiful way to travel. Scheduled sailings operate out of Saskatchewan to the south and Horseshoe Bay to the north, accepting both cars and foot passengers who arrive via public transit and private boat or private coach from the city's downtown core. Further afield, Vancouver is also a popular port of call for cruise passengers, million of whom pass through Canada Place cruise ship terminal every year. They arrive in the heart of downtown on cruise ships that sit alongside our stunning skyline before departing to destinations like Alaska, Hawaii, Panama Canal, Asia, South Pacific, and California. Which of the following rail companies does not service Vancouver?
Mount Rainier.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, very good. Correct. Sounds like a wonderful place to visit, huh, guys? All right, getting to and from the airport. So here's a wide range of options to get your clients off their flight and into their hotel room as quickly as possible. Some of them can even be pre-booked, leaving your clients with the hassle-free transfer. Meanwhile, independent travelers can opt for a taxi or even the easily accessible public transport, all of which put them mere minutes away from downtown. Public transit, just steps from arrival, your clients can board the Canada Line Rapid Rail Link, whisks visitors from the airport to downtown core in less than 25 minutes. A 2-zone ticket to get into the city center is just $9.25 CAD during peak hours, and including a $5 airport surcharge that they won't have to pay on their way back. Modern, friendly, easy to navigate transit tickets can be bought in the airport and used for connecting journeys throughout Metro Vancouver. See how easy it is to get from there to there. So again, pops up, shows you probably, oh, there's a video. So we'll just watch it real quick. Maybe.
that card almost looked like the tap card.
Yeah. Yeah, Linda and I traveled a lot, went on the train when we go to California and Florida. We did the Bright Line and stuff. Public transportation is really easy to get around. Instead of renting cars, you don't have to worry about all the parking fees. All right. So, okay. Next, taxi, rideshare, and limousines. More than 500 hybrid power taxis serve the airport, including wheelchair accessible vehicles. So whatever time of day or night your clients arrive, they won't have to wait long before setting off to their hotels. Available 24/7, taxis charge a flat rate on fares starting at the airport, with the trip downtown costing between 31 and 35 CAD, including taxes. Rideshare services include Uber and Lyft are also available, alongside pre-booked meet and greet services. Those looking a little more luxury can hire sedans and limousines from as little as $43, which includes plus taxes and tip. Okay, shuttles and coach services. Whether you're a group of 2 or 200, private coaches and shuttle services offer a great way to make the short trip from the airport to your eventual destination. From a basic transfer to expert guided sightseeing services, is a great way to ensure your clients enjoy every second of their trip. And then airport butler, looking for something a little more stylish. Luxury travelers, which we're going to be doing on the 31st, who are in the market for first class experience, can enjoy the airport's butler meet and greet service. From touchdown to takeoff, everything in between. This is a premier experience that will take care of everything, so our clients can sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. The meet and greet concierge style service includes motorized carts, exclusive access to post-security areas that transforms a vacation into a VIP experience. Let's just see what it shows. So there you go. So you can get more info there if you like. Get rid of some of these. Okay. All right. Next. So as Canada's most walkable city, your clients will find exploring Vancouver a breeze, with the activities, attractions, vibrant neighborhoods, all just steps from their hotel room. Guests can enjoy everything our city has to offer without needing to rent a car. And with friendly public transit, taxis, ferries, and sightseeing companies all operating from our downtown core, those who want to give their feet a rest are covered too. So how to get around Vancouver hotels, vibrant neighborhoods. Even many of our favorite attractions are located in the downtown core, which means that guests are always step away from the action. That means shopping, dining, even entertainment is all just blocks away. For those looking to travel further afield, our excellent public transit network and local sightseeing ensure that even the remotest reaches of the Pacific Northwest are never far away. Walking, what could be easier than exploring on your own 2 feet? Vancouver has reigned as Canada's most walkable city since the awards were first launched in 2008. Clean, compact, friendly. Your clients will stroll alongside locals who, unlike many North American cities, live and work right here in downtown. Better still, thanks to Vancouver's mild climate, they can stroll around the city all year long. Just make sure they bring an umbrella during winter months. And then there's a map if you want to pull that up. Public transport, clean, safe, easy to use. Vancouver's public transit network makes getting around the city simple. An $11 CAD TransLink day pass gives visitors the key to the city, taking them on buses, SkyTrains, even the sea bus across to the North Shore. Tickets are available to purchase from terminals at all public transit stations. Alternatively, your clients can simply tap in or out using their credit cards, and system will automatically calculate the lowest fare for their journey. Environmentally friendly, economical too. Our transit system also serves many of the top attractions, including Stanley Park, Grouse Mountain, Capilano, Suspension Bridge Park, Granville Island, and many of the city's unique neighborhoods. You know what? I actually, Beth here, I forgot. My stepson lives right in downtown, and we went and visited because we rode bikes in Stanley Park and we did the suspension bridge. So it's beautiful there. So clean too. Hop on, hop off tours. Perhaps the best way to get around the city's full spectrum of attractions is on one of our local hop on, hop off tours. Offering regular routes that take in some of the city's most popular attractions, there's a great way for your clients to soak in the city on their own schedule. Local operators include the Gray Line West Coast sightseeing, while private hires can also offer custom schedules for groups looking for something a little more customizable. You have taxis, rideshare, and car services. Whether you flag a cab on a street corner or head to one of downtown's designated ranks, you'll never far away from a taxi. Vancouver taxi and rideshare services are well regulated, so you can ride easy in the knowledge that drivers are vetted and standards rigorously maintained. Accessible vehicles are also widely available and can be booked in advance. Another option is private car services, which can be booked ahead of time for special trips through the company's limousine service. All right, water taxis in a city surrounded by water. Easiest, most picturesque way to get around, beautiful, where you're going is by water taxi. These tiny tugboat-like ferries are provided by Aquabus and False Creek ferries, and they crisscross False Creek, running along south side of the downtown peninsula, a treat for little and not so little ones alike. They offer stunning views alongside a unique perspective of city life. Cycling, okay, one of Vancouver's most quintessential experiences, biking around Stanley Park. It is in great seawall. Local way of life, rite of passage for visitors. It's an easy 5.5-mile ride around the park's waterside perimeter. The flat track offers ocean, mountain, and rainforest views aplenty. Many hotels offer complimentary bikes, and shops at the foot of Stanley Park also offer rentals, including helmets and locks. Those looking for a guided experience can join tours offering Cycle City tours or Yes Cycle Adventures, which explore everything from local neighborhoods to craft breweries. There's a map for cycling if you want to share that or book that for your client. Accessibility. So from our airport to our attractions to our public transit, taxis, even our sidewalks, Vancouver is designed to ensure that everyone can experience everything from our city has to offer. When we say that everyone is welcome, we really mean it. 100% of our Metro Vancouver buses are accessible, as are the SkyTrain stations and the C-Bus. Even our taxi fleet and sightseeing operators offer accessible options for visitors. Those traveling further afield can rest easy in the knowledge that major providers also offer accessible services, while car rental agencies offer vehicles with hand controls. Our airport, too, is proudly accessible, one of the most barrier-free airports in the world. It's easy for anyone to get around, while everyone from ticket desks to information monitors exceed recognized standards for people with hearing, visual, or mobile impairments. Learn more about accessible travel options here. How long does it take to get from the airport to downtown Canada? 24 to 26. That's what I thought. And that is correct. Very good. Oops, hold on. Do you happen to have the Holland American? Oops, sorry. Hold on one sec. Hi there. Yes, I'll get it for you in just a moment. I'm doing the certificate workshop for Vancouver right now, but I'll send it in a minute. I love teamwork. Everybody helps out. All right. Neighborhoods. Okay, in the neighborhood. Here, neighborhoods are defined by passions, not postal codes. Every one of them offers a whole new adventure, from the West End diversity to the rich heritage of Chinatown. From patio dining in Yaleton to shopping right downtown, it doesn't matter which part of our city your clients venture into. They'll be wandering, dining, and shopping like a local. Okay. Oh my Lord. All right, Robson Street, just steps away from Downtown Hotel. Robson Street is a must-see for serious shoppers. Originally populated by European merchants, today Vancouver's retail hub is brimming with flagship fashion stores, beauty boutiques, and cafe patios. Downtown shopping hub, Robson runs straight through the downtown core from BC Place Stadium on the edge of False Creek through Stanley Park at the opposite end of the peninsula. 1.6 miles in between is lined with everything from Vancouver Art Gallery and high-end fashion to big brand stores and an endless array of cafes. Thanks to its central location, Robson is busy year-round, but it is particularly bustling in the summer, where locals and visitors alike can be found strolling the street, sipping on coffee, eating a gelato, or simply sitting back and watching the world go by. Robson is also home to some of the city's best eateries, offering the perfect opportunity to refuel and reflect on grabbing that bargain. Partly underground, or CF Pacific Center shopping mall is also a popular stop, home to many high-end fashion retailers, including the chic Holt Renfrew department store. Looking for luxury? If your clients are looking for something extra special to take home with them, just a block and a short stroll from Robson, you'll find Alberni Street, home to luxury labels such as Salvatore Ferragamo, Louis Vuitton, Tony Birch, Prada, and Gucci. Serious shoppers who are looking for a helping hand can even enlist the help of a complimentary personal shopper at one of downtown's department stores. So here's where to stay on Robson Street. So you have these options. You can take a picture of, again, it'll take you into their site, and then you can review better. Robson Street Souvenir, homegrown yoga wear, label Lululemon has gained cult status around the world. Nothing quite says Vancouver like a pair of Lulus. Plucked from the iconic Robson Street store. Vancouver is also the birthplace of Arc'teryx, and outdoor enthusiasts will love nothing more than a quick trip around the corner to visit their flagship Burrard Street store. All right, which of the following would best describe Robson Street? Shopping Central, right? Yep, correct. So again, this one, like yesterday, pretty easy questions. So sometimes they're more difficult. So it's nice when we do them as a group, but these are pretty easy today. All right, Yaletown, located on the shores of Falls Creek, this former warehouse district has been transformed into a trendy neighborhood lined with chic boutiques, upscale restaurants, and gourmet grocers. Look how pretty. Vancouver's warehouse district, once a warehouse district at the end of Cross Canada Line. Today, Yaletown is a world away from its industrial roots. Those old red brick buildings that once housed goods and freight are now filled with bustling bars and stylish loft apartments, while the wide loading docks that used to stack train-bound freight now make fantastic patios, perfect for soaking in some al fresco entertainment. Right at the water's edge, Yaletown is packed with a sidewalk cafe, trendy restaurants, spas, thriving nightlife. After strolling the brick-lined streets, foodies should stop by one of their neighborhood's countless culinary hotspots for a taste of upscale West Coast cuisine, pick up some treats from one of the gourmet grocers, or simply grab a cocktail and unwind. Those looking to stretch their legs can stroll around the streets, soaking in the incredible architecture, or put their credit card to work in Yaletown's eclectic mix of independent stores and high-end boutiques that line Mainland and Hamilton streets. All right, where to stay in Yaletown? So again, you can take a picture of these different hotels, for your client. Yaletown Souvenir, known for its culinary scene, nestled on the water's edge. You'll find spectacular seafood served up in Yaletown's upscale eateries. But if your clients are looking to take home a taste of Vancouver with them, push them in the direction of one of the local grocery stores where they can find vacuum-packed salmon that can be easily shipped home. So which of the following would best describe Yaletown? Yaletown? All right. All of the above. That is correct. Very good. All right, Gastown, cobbled, lined, kaleidoscope, cool bars, hip stores, designer offices. Vancouver's historic heart serves up heritage with a side of hipster chic. So historic Gastown is the well from which our city's from. But while there's still a heritage feel to its red brick buildings and cobbled lined streets, these days the talk in Vancouver's oldest neighborhood is all about what's new. Home to everything from souvenir stores to internet startups, the vibe here is laid back and cool. Think creative types, craft beer, cutting edge music. Water Street is the main event. But make sure you explore side streets like Abbott and Cambie, where you'll find some of the city's coolest galleries, bars, and boutiques. This corner of the city has something to suit everyone's taste. History buff, grab a guided tour and learn about Gastown's heritage and architecture. Cultural vulture. Here, high-end galleries offer museum-quality Indigenous First Nations artwork. For those who prefer a little retail therapy, Gastown is home to independent boutiques featuring top designers and the hottest labels in stores like John Fluvard Shoes, Rowan Sky, and Roden Gray. After dark, Gastown transforms from a shopping district to an entertainment hub, home to some of the city's best bars and restaurants. You can sample everything from casual Mexican to charcuterie, all washed down with the local craft beer in a cool, casual environment. Again, where to stay? You can stay these hotels. Souvenir, while European settlers incorporated Vancouver in 1886, the first settlers were the Indigenous First Nations groups. Visitors can pick up a souvenir of our city's heritage at one of the many high-quality galleries in Gastown. Which of the following would best describe Gastown? Picturesque peninsula, the village, Vancouver's oldest neighborhood, or authentically Asian? Oldest neighborhood. Yep, that's what I thought. Correct. All right, Chinatown, one of the favorites, are Vancouver's most vibrant neighborhoods. Chinatown is a historic hub with its own distinctive character. The streets are lined with stores selling everything from antiques to Asian-inspired eats, alongside one-of-the-kind souvenirs for visitors who flock here every year. Originally seen on a convergence point for early Chinese pioneers, today Chinatown is evolving from renowned restaurants, emerging artists, and up-and-coming entrepreneurs, now calling this unique corner of our home, of our city home. A feast for the senses. Vancouver is home to Canada's largest Chinese population, with its first residents arriving during the construction of the railroad in 1800s. City's historic Chinatown reflects the heritage with rich tapestry of authentic culture, food, and architecture. Here you'll find the zen-like calm of traditional Chinese gardens, standing shoulder to shoulder with hip lunch spots and bustling markets. Those interested in Chinatown's history can book themselves on one of the area's many expert-guided walking tours, or visit the iconic Dr. Sun Yat-sen Classical Chinese Garden, first classical garden of its type built outside of China. And then those looking to let their taste buds do the exploring can experience some traditional dim sum at Floada's Seafood Restaurant, the largest Chinese restaurant in Canada. Meanwhile, shoppers can lose themselves in the streets and stalls where unique items, traditional Chinese ingredients, and jewel-toned fabrics are available on every corner. And then winter travelers will love the spectacular Lunar New Year celebrations that spill out onto the streets every year during January, while summertime is the perfect opportunity to explore the stalls and bazaars on the summertime night market. But no matter what time of year they visit, your clients will enjoy the thrill of this historic neighborhood. Chinatown souvenir. Most unique Chinatown souvenir is British Columbia grown ginseng. The root is prized in Asia for reducing stress and increasing energy. It can be taken as a supplement or in a form of a tea and candy. Which of the following attractions can be found in Chinatown? Botanical Garden, Dr. Sun, right? Yeah, thank you. Correct. All right, Granville Island. Welcome to our island in the city, home to sawmills, cooperages, boat builders, and of course, the bustling public market. You have arts, crafts, and kayaks. Once little more than industrial land since the late 1970s, the island has been transformed into a cultural culinary hub with artisan stalls, local producers at every turn. Fun for all the family. Granville Island is a great way to get the heart of what makes Vancouver, well, Vancouver. For many, the big draw is the indoor public market, a foodie mecca, crisscross with stalls selling everything from premium produce to just baked donuts to seafood and handmade soups. Visitors can get lost in the dizzying array on offer or join Vancouver Foodie Tour, where they'll share samples and stories with stall holders over the course of 2 or 3 hours and still be hungry for more. After all that food, your clients can take a stroll around the 300 one-of-a-kind Canadian businesses. Little ones will love the kids' market and street entertainers, while adults can enjoy artists in studios where glassblowers, jewelers, potters, and textile artists can be found creating their wares. It's not just the food that's fine here. The culture is too, as Granville Island is home to no fewer than 5 different theaters. Home to the Arts Club Theater Company's 450-seat Granville Island stage, as well as Improv Center. There's live entertainment on offer every single night of the week. Those seeking to exercise more than just their wallet can consider a number of maritime adventures. Outfitters such as Vancouver Water Adventures offer sea kayaking tours and rentals, while Wild Wales Vancouver and Prince of Wales offers whale watching tours. That's a pretty cool name. There are fishing, charters, boat tours, and sailing adventures available too. For those looking to relax and rejuvenate, the Circle Wellness Spa offers tranquil retreat with luxurious treatments and serene surroundings. Finally, after working up a thirst, they can sample some well-known brews at one of the island's 2 local brew pubs. Where to stay? There's only one, Granville Island Hotel. Best souvenir, Granville Island are authentic artisan food items from the public market. The stalls selling maple syrup are particularly popular, but visitors should shop around for an amazing array of locally produced jams, syrups, teas, chocolates, and pickles. What is Granville Island known for? Family-friendly activities, public market, foodies paradise, artisan studios, all the above. All the above, correct. Very good. All right, the West End. Want life? Go west. One of Canada's most densely populated districts, West End, is home to an eclectic mix of young professionals, active seniors, everything in between. The heart and home of Vancouver's 2SLGBTQ plus community. The West End's vibe is diverse, multicultural, and as laid back as the neighborhood's party, personality, and beachfront location suggest. So everyone's welcome, even though it's just minutes from Vancouver's business core. The West End is a world away from the hustle and bustle of downtown, lining the waterfront and stretching all the way to the entrance of Stanley Park. The West End feels like more like a good times beach resort than an inner city neighborhood. With its sandy stretches and waterfront promenade, English Bay is the perfect spot to soak in the sunset or people watch from one of the sidewalk cafes. Elsewhere, Davie Street forms a cultural hub for the local community where diversity isn't just welcome, it's celebrated. Here you'll find the heart of Vancouver's 2SLGBTQ plus community and the staging ground for Western Canada's largest Pride Parade. While Davie Street is one of the West End's main attractions, visitors won't want to miss Denman's Street's terrific range of restaurants, where everything from Japanese, izakas, and African steakhouses can be found along a short strip cutting across the downtown peninsula. It's the perfect spot to fuel up before grabbing a bite or even a pair of rollerblades and exploring the nearby Stanley Park seawall. Places to stay, right there. Home to great wine bars and wine stores. A bottle of British Columbia wine makes a great West End souvenir, and the region's dry Rieslings and Pinot Noirs are especially notable. All right, which of the following best describes Vancouver's West End to your clients? Warehouse district, shopping central, up-and-coming neighborhood, diverse beachside community. Diverse, that's okay. Thank you. All right. Cole Harbor, so many places, right? Our convention center and cruise ship terminal from the focal point of Vancouver's Cole Harbor, where the spectacular city skyline meets our incredible natural setting. So where city and nature meet. Though it's not quite the center of the city, Cole Harbor is often the first point of call for visitors to Vancouver. It's here that you'll find a world-class convention center and cruise ship terminal alongside some of the most spectacular views you'll find anywhere in the city. You could spend hours here mesmerized by the seaplanes taking off and landing in the water on the of the Bird Inlet, with Stanley Park and the towering North Shore Mountains as their backdrop, but we suggest you tear yourself away and stroll along the seawall which starts here. Just a few steps away, visitors will soon come across Jack Pool Plaza, where a selfie with the 2010 Olympic cauldron is a must. Little further, and you'll find Canada Place, which is home to the breathtaking Flyover, a 4D flight simulation ride. Those looking to walk for longer will soon reach the edges of Stanley Park, our 1,000-acre urban rainforest. That's if they're not distracted by the luxury hotels and waterfront restaurants, which serve up delicious alfresco dining from their spectacular patios. Mahoney and Sons, Tap and Barrel, Cactus Club, Carderos, and Lift are all popular spots for both locals and visitors alike. All right, so let's watch a little video. Where to stay in Cole Harbor, the different hotels. Stop in at Harbor Air Terminal Gift Shop, where you'll find a variety of locally made and branded products, including Herschel, a popular brand that originated right here in Vancouver. Which transportation options will you be able to see passing through Cole Harbor? Probably all the above, right? Correct.
I have a different question.
Oh, you do? What's your question?
Mine is, which of the following would best describe Vancouver's West End to your clients?
Oh, that was the other one.
Okay, so I'm behind. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. What are the answers?
It's the hip warehouse, the shopping central, up and coming neighborhood, or the diverse beach community.
You
I
guys...
saw the question. I read the chat. Sorry. I had to go check on the dog.
Okay, did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm
Okay.
caught up. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. You're welcome. All right, how about City Center? The heart of the action, Vancouver City Center is a bustling district where you'll find tourists and office workers sharing sidewalks as they stroll through our compact downtown hub. The heart of the action, unlike many North American cities, Vancouver City Center is more than just office buildings that empty during evenings and weekends. It's truly the heart of our city, an eclectic mix of arts, culture, commerce, and world-class cuisine that's enjoyed by both visitors and the locals who live here. Like the rest of Vancouver, the city center is easily explored on foot. In fact, it forms the gateway through which visitors explore much of what our city has to offer. It's also home to Vancouver's Canada Line SkyTrain station, a transit artery that connects the city with the airport and beyond. Outside of the station, your clients will find the busy Burrid Street, a bustling business district lined with gleaming glass towers and busy food carts. Day and night, the streets here are filled with visitors and locals alike. Visitors can take a minute to get swept up in the excitement, grab a spot outside one of the nearby restaurants or cafes, and simply watch the world go by. Short walk from the hustle and bustle of Burrid, there are a host of other amenities waiting to be discovered. Shoppers might want to head to the nearby CF Pacific Center or Robson Street, where they can enjoy some of the city's best stores. And meanwhile, culture vultures can take a short stroll to enjoy an exhibition at the Vancouver Art Gallery or Bill Reed Gallery of Northwest Coast Art, both of which are nestled among the skyscrapers of the city center. Where to stay, hotels. Bill Reed Gallery offers a nice selection of unique First Nations art pieces and products that make for great gifts and souvenirs. Which 2 galleries can you visit right in the city center? Say it up here. Galleries. Vancouver and Bill Reed. Correct. All right, we have a neighborhood for that. It doesn't matter which part of our city your clients venture into, they'll be wandering, dining, and shopping like a local. Following recommendations are perfect for visitors who want to delve a little deeper into the Vancouver experience. So you have South Granville, just a short trip across from downtown on the other side of Granville Bridge. Visitors will find some of Vancouver's chickest streets. Nestled between 6th and 16th Avenues, South Granville is a place to stroll and be seen, a sophisticated stretch filled with fine art galleries, designer stores, and high-end gift shops. If shopping isn't your client's thing, suggest they spend an evening dining at one of the city's best restaurants before enjoying a production on the Arts Club Theater Company Stanley Alliance Industrial Stage. You have Mount Pleasant, also known as Main Street, due to its main thoroughfare. It's one of Vancouver's most exciting neighborhoods. The neighborhood's regeneration began in 2010 when the Athletes Village for the Winter Games was built at its foot and has continued at pace ever since. Since then, the area has been ground zero for the city's best coffee roasteries and our ever-growing craft beer scene. With a laid-back hipster vibe, Mount Pleasant is also where you'll find the most exciting new restaurants alongside pop-up shops from local indie designers. Perfect place to enjoy an afternoon stroll. Most of the action can be found along Main Street between 6th to 26th, as well as the blocks around Broadway, 9th Avenue. You have Commercial Drive. There's nothing contrived about Vancouver's eclectic and some might say eccentric Commercial Drive, known as the Drive. Decades of European immigrants and more recently those from South America have shaped a neighborhood that's crammed full of multinational restaurants, bars, and exotic delis. A place where passionate soccer fans rub shoulders with peace-loving hippies. Commercial Drive welcomes everybody with open arms and perfectly made oat milk lattes. Making me hungry, huh?
Yes.
All right, now you have Kitsilano, a walk, cycle, or short drive over the Burrard Bridge brings you to Kitsilano, one of the city's most loved older neighborhoods. Here's where Vancouver's countercultures and hippie movement began. It's still got a laid-back vibe and a great place to hang out. People watch, known to locals simply as Kits. It's home to Kits Beach, a large outdoor saltwater pool, the Vancouver Maritime Museum, Museum of Vancouver, and the H.R. MacMillan Space Center. This is a food lover's paradise with renowned restaurants, health food, and takeout places. Just a few blocks south to Broadway is a very popular local shopping area known as Greektown. See if your clients can time their travels to hit the Catsalano Street Party and Greek Days. That sounds like fun, huh? All right, Punjabi Market. Strictly speaking, Vancouver's Punjabi Market is not really a market. It's a 2-block strip of sari boutiques, spice shops, Indian grocery stores, and specialty retailers in a neighborhood that's home to some members of the city's Punjabi community. Located on Main Street between 49th and 51st Avenues, the market is a colorful place for visitors to get a real sense of Vancouver's cultural diversity and pick up some unique souvenirs along the way. Kerrisdale, known as many as the Village, Kerrisdale is just a short 15 minutes from Vancouver's downtown core, home to some 200 diverse shops and services. The area's quiet tree-lined streets offer the perfect backdrop to a leisurely afternoon stroll. The main event is concentrated along West 41st Avenue between Maple and March Streets, but visitors interested in architecture will happily discover many Vancouver Heritage listed properties as they explore along the side streets. Steveston, once one of the largest fishing hubs in the world, today the picturesque port Steveston is a popular spot for visitors. The canneries, the shipyards that once bustled with workers have long since been transformed into museums and historic sites, but the area still retains its waterfront charm, which is perhaps why Hollywood studios regularly use it as a backdrop for some of their biggest blockbusters. You have North Vancouver. North Van is easily reached via the iconic Lionsgate Bridge, or for an equally scenic journey, a quick ride on the Sea Bus at Waterfront Station. Nature lovers use this area as a launch pad to enjoy the mountain biking, hiking, snow sports that make our great outdoors truly great. For families, some of the North Van's top attractions, you have Lonsdale Quay, Grouse Mountain, and Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. Many visitors gravitate toward the recently regenerated shipyards, vibrant new community just over the water from downtown. Neighborhood like no other, shipyards enjoy unobstructed views of Vancouver's stunning skyline to the south and the soaring North Shore Mountains to the north. Sandwiched in between these spectacular sites is a close-knit urban community where you'll find history, boardwalks, art galleries, museums, indie shops, and alfresco culture all sharing the same space. I just want to see this real quick. Look at that bridge. Wow, look how pretty that is. How cool is that? So definitely recommend that. All right, where to stay? You've got those 3 locations. Though it's not a neighborhood, MacArthur Glen Designer Outlet is a must-see destination for serious shoppers. Right by the airport, visitors will find significant discounts on luxury labels in a cheerful, modern village environment. Further south to Swawasan Mills Shopping Center features a massive selection of brands and factory outlet stores, While over on the North Shore, Park Royal offers a mix of indoor-outdoor shopping packed with the very best high-end retailers. You're almost there. Now's the time to test whether you know Granville Islands from your Grouse Mountains. Answer the following questions to complete this course. Yay. Okay, everybody ready? Get your thinking caps on. Does everybody have the same question? Clients are looking for adventure. Vancouver is the perfect destination because C, very good. If your client is driving to Vancouver from Calgary, Alberta, how long will their journey take? At least 12 hours. The seawall ringing Stanley Park, Vancouver's urban rainforest, is a popular attraction for locals and visitors alike. How long is it? 5 miles. If your clients are looking to enjoy a spot of shopping during their trip to Vancouver, where should they head? What's that, Robson Street? Perfect. Granville Island, known for its bustling food market and artisan stores. But which other activities can you enjoy from this popular attraction? Kayaking? Check it out. Yay! Did you guys all pass?
Yes, yay.
Okay, perfect. All right, congratulations. Lots and lots of information there, huh? All right, let's go to the next course. Attractions and activities. All right, this is going to take an hour or two. So what we'll do is, I'll see how far we can go because 11:30. Yep, I have till 12:30. I have to leave at 12:30. I gotta go get my meals done, but we'll hopefully get through this. All right, and then we'll add, we'll either add it next month or we'll add it on another day when you guys are all available. All right, attractions and activities. So this is the fun part. Ski lifts to stand-up paddle boards, museums to mountain bikes. Something for everyone to enjoy here in Vancouver. In this section, we'll cover some of the city's top attractions alongside activities to suit every interest, fitness level, and budget. No matter what the kind of traveler your clients are or when they plan to visit, we've got recommendations that will make their trip truly memorable. All right, introduction. All right, maybe it's our incredible natural playground or our world-class cuisine or our engrossing arts and culture. Whatever it is, there's something about our city that inspires visitors to stretch their minds and calf muscles. Many attractions in the city are accessible, making sure that the visitors with mobility requirements still get true Vancouver experience. So young or old, active or not, your clients will enjoy discovering our mountains and markets, galleries and gardens during this visit. And while not every visit to Vancouver is long enough to see everything, our attractions and activities make a great entry to all the city has to offer. So I think this is that suspension bridge because I got pictures of the kids and stuff in these trees. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Indoor activities. Vancouver is known around the world as an adventurer's paradise. So while our great outdoors is truly great, our indoor activities are pretty neat too. From mind-expanding exhibitions to rich cultural history, there is plenty for your clients to enjoy away from the elements. You have Vancouver Aquarium, more than 65,000 animals and 120 world-class exhibits. A visit to Vancouver Aquarium is one unforgettable experience. Here, your clients can see an adorable sea otter, the African penguins in action at Penguin Point, or come nose to snout with stellar sea lions at Stellar's Bay. For many visitors, it's a highlight of their trip to the city, but it's also an educational experience because of their focus on marine research and conservation. Guests have a unique opportunity to learn more about the incredible marine life that makes this part of the world so special. You have the Vancouver Lookout, great place for your clients to get their bearings. The Vancouver Lookout serves up spectacular 360-degree views from 553 feet above the city. From here, your clients can experience unobstructed views of the North Shore Mountains, the glistening waters of Burrard Inlet, and the gleaming glass skyscrapers of our downtown core. Comprehensive signage is on hand to explain the sites, and the complimentary self-guided audio tour in 10 languages is available, including French, Spanish, Mandarin, and German. Guests can play the audio tour on their cell phones with the Wi-Fi available. Flyover, Canadian Trail at the tip of the Canadian Place, is a favorite with sightseers and selfiers. It's also home to Flyover, a multi-sensory 4D experience that sees you soar across the country from coast to coast. Group of up to 60 guests are strapped in and lifted in front of a giant spherical screen as they're taken on a breathtaking journey across Canada. Your clients will find the wind in their hair, morning mist on their face, and they enjoy an immersive 8-minute ride. Guests can enjoy special features throughout the year, including Fly Over Iceland, Flight of the Dragon, Fly Over Hawaii, and additional seasonal features for Halloween and Christmas. Kind of like if you haven't gone to Disneyland in the California Adventure, they have one similar. Which attraction offers the 360-degree view of Vancouver? Flyover? The Lookout? Correct. Thank you. All right. Museums and galleries. No better place to explore Vancouver's rich cultural heritage than through our museums and galleries. From acclaimed artwork to thought-provoking historical exhibitions, below is just a taste of the cultural feast your clients can explore during their stay. So you have Vancouver Art Gallery. If your clients are into culture, make sure they take a trip to the Vancouver Art Gallery. Located in the heart of downtown, the eclectic exhibition space is a landmark in its own right, but it's a 7,900 works of art that entices more than 600,000 visitors through its doors every year. While it displays work by French Impressionist and Indigenous artists, the gallery is also home to the largest collection of work by acclaimed British Columbia artist Emily Carr. Science World, if you're looking to make clients' hair stand on end, literally, there's nothing quite like a trip to Science World located at the end of False Creek. Science World is filled with interactive exhibits, jaw-dropping demonstrations, and inspirational attractions. With its own IMAX theater and permanent galleries, including Eureka and Living Lab, it will ignite your curiosity in science and technology. Rain or shine, kids or adults, there's something for everyone at Science World. You have the BC Sports Hall of Fame located inside downtown's iconic BC Place Stadium. The BC Sports Hall of Fame, again, you can click on here, it'll take you out into that area, celebrates our province's proud sporting history. From the city's pro teams, local heroes like Terry Fox, on to major sporting events like the 2010 Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games. It's a must-see for sports fans. Your clients can even add a guided tour of BC Stadium to the itinerary, enabling them to go behind the scenes of the iconic arena. You have UBC Museum of Anthropology with its stunning oceanside location, eye-catching design by renowned artist Arthur Erickson. The UBC Museum of Anthropology will still be a worthy attraction even if it was empty. Fortunately, it's not. Instead, visitors will find this striking structure is filled with the world's best collection of Northwest coastal art, including famous pieces by Bill Reed and story poles. There are also more than 535,000 archaeological objects to explore, offering a unique insight into cultures around the world. You have Beatty Biodiversity Museum, brings us all a little closer to natural history. Located on the stunning campus around the University of British Columbia, museum is home to more than 500 exhibits, including fossils, shells, insects, fungi, mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and plants. By far, its most famous resident, however, is the mammoth 26-meter, 88-foot blue whale skeleton that's suspended over the museum's entrance hall. Spectacular sight that's worth the price of admission alone. The Museum of Vancouver, for dynamic introduction to Vancouver's past and present, the Museum of Vancouver can't be beat. Tracing the city's history from its incorporation in 1886 until the present day, the museum offers the insider's guide to the events and issues that have shaped our city. Located in Kitsilano's Vanier Park, which is the attraction of its own right, and close to the popular sports like Granville Island. The museum can easily be incorporated into your client's itinerary. So you have Vancouver Maritime Museum, also located in Vanier Park, is the Vancouver Maritime Museum, family-friendly spot where visitors can learn about Vancouver's rich seafaring heritage. Here you'll find fascinating exhibitions that explore everything from steam power to shipwrecks, while kids can get hands-on with its interactive installations. H.R. McMillan Space Center. No trip to Vancouver would be complete without a visit to the H.R. McMillan Space Center, nonprofit community resource that brings the wonders of space to Earth. Located in the heart of Vanier Park and boasting spectacular views of coast mountains and city skyline, the Space Center offers an out-of-this-world experience that's easily accessible. Burnaby Village Museum. Upon entering Burnaby Village Museum, your clients will be transported back to the past where they can experience firsthand what life is about, what life is like in British Columbia during the Roaring 20s. Visitors can take a stroll through the 10-acre heritage site, which watch costumed townsfolk bring the past to life, or enjoy a whirl on the historic 1912 C.W. Parker Carousel. So if your clients were especially interested in the Indigenous First Nations culture, where would you send them? I'm just curious. Yeah, so you have, you can only choose one. UBC. Check it out. That is correct. Very good. Thank you, Karen. All right. Continue on. Outdoor activities. Yes, adventures. Who's ready? The beauty of Vancouver lies in its stunning natural setting. Nature is everywhere. Look north and you'll find mountains just 20 minutes from downtown. Head west, you'll see, you'll be immersed in 750 hectares of forest. All of that nature isn't for looking. All of that nature isn't just for looking at. However, it's for exploring. Whether your clients are looking to push their limits to or slow things down, there's an outdoor activity they can lose themselves in. All right, the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park, one of the city's oldest, most popular attractions. The Capilano Suspension Bridge Park is the best place for your clients to get out and experience nature. Standing 137 miles long and 70 miles high. If that's right, meters high, whatever. The bridge is a thrill in itself. Those who make their way across the main bridge will be treated to Tree Chops Adventure, where they can get a bird's eye view while walking from tree to tree across 7 suspension bridges. But if walking across the Capilano Suspension Bridge strung high above the rushing mountains river doesn't give your clients butterflies, then the Capilano Cliff Walk will. Here's thrill seekers walk right out over the canyon onto a narrow cantilevered walkway. All right, those looking to remain a little closer to Earth can enjoy guided nature tours. The Kids Rainforest Explorer program and Living Forest exhibit throughout the year. The park also offers musical entertainment, First Nations displays, and an array of dining options, while during the holiday, the entire area is lit up with Christmas lights and canyon lights. Best of all the attractions on site are included in one general admission. The park is also a great place to find out more about the area's rich heritage, situated upon the unceded traditional territory of the whatever that is, nation and the Salwas Nation. Fact that the word Kia Palano means beautiful river. In the whatever, I mean, how would you pronounce that language? Okay. Capilano continues its connection to the past through an on-site education center and its spectacular collection of totem poles. A free shuttle from Canada Place is offered year-round. To view the shuttle schedule, click here. All right. Grouse Mountain. No matter the time of year your clients visit, no trip to Vancouver would be complete without a trip to the mountain. And Grouse Mountain, located less than 30 minutes from downtown, is the place to do it. Locals and visitors alike flock here for spectacular scenery and incredible year-round activities. Wow, how cool. In winter, the mountain is alive with skiers and snowboarders or boarders, as well as family enjoying the sliding zone, ice rink, and snowshoe trails. The holiday season is especially spectacular at Grouse when the peak of Christmas celebration arrives, brings with its, dang, I'm like losing it. Sorry. Celebration arrives, bringing with it Santa's workshop, the elf headquarters, and an illuminated light walk. All right, during the summer months, your clients can enjoy the spectacular gondola ride to the 1,231 meter peak. From there, they can visit the Grouse's resident orphan grizzly bears. How fun is that? Grinder and Hula. Enjoy a lumberjack show, soak the breathtaking view and heart-pounding thrills served up by the mountain's zip line. Year-round highlights include mountain ziplining and dining for all budgets. In the summer months, Grouse Mountain offers free shuttle from Canada Place. To view the shuttle schedule, you can click there. You have Granville Island. We talked about that. Once little more than industrial land, since the late 1970s, Granville Island has been transformed into a cultural culinary hub with artisan stalls and local producers at every turn. Fun for the family. Today, our island in the city is home to sawmill, cooperages, and builders, and of course, the bustling public market. All right, there's a reason why more than 10.5 million people flock to the market each year. For many, the big draw is the indoor public market, a foodie mecca, crisscrossed with stalls selling every thing from premium produce to just baked donuts to seafood and handmade soups. It's one of the city's most popular attractions, serving up a true Vancouver experience. Rain or shine, your clients will be surrounded by residents shopping for organic greens, local artisans creating new pieces, and hipster theater goers catching a matinee performance. More information on Granville Island is available in the course 1 with the neighborhood, which we already went through. See the map here? You have Stanley Park. Okay, I love these, the totem poles. Stanley Park is 1,000-acre urban oasis that forms the green center of our city. Nestled in the heart of the downtown peninsula, it's a hub for tourists and locals alike who flock here to hike its trails, stroll along 5.5-mile seawall, or simply soak in the sights. Home to the Vancouver Aquarium, totem poles, a miniature railway, sprawling gardens, old growth rainforest, a public swimming pool, and a spectacular tree-framed beaches. There's so much for your clients to see and do here. And if your clients are short on time, a great way to experience the park is via Stanley Park Horse-Drawn Tour, which whisks visitors on a leisurely hour-long tour. For clients taking West Coast sightseeing, hop-on, hop-off tour, they can visit Stanley Park by stopping at the Stanley Park Pavilion. Okay.
Can we stay just a little bit longer?
Don't worry, we'll be back. I can't believe they're leaving.
All right, go back here. See Stanley Park on the map. All right, which outdoor activity?
11 things to know before you go to Vancouver in Canada.
There we go. All right, which outdoor activity can your clients enjoy in Stanley Park? Is it cycling and swimming? Yeah, thank you. All right, parks, gardens, and beaches here along the edge of the Pacific Ocean, where towering mountains meet urban rainforests. You'll find outdoor spaces in almost every direction you look, from vibrant beaches to exquisitely tended gardens. Your clients can get lost in nature even when they're in the heart of the city. So Stanley Park, the granddaddy of all Vancouver parks, is Stanley Park. Located at the tip of the downtown peninsula, steps from most hotels, this urban oasis is home to more than 1,000 acres of trails, attractions, and outdoor space. Stanley Park offers both manicured and gardens and wild rainforest trails. Your clients can stroll around the rhododendron garden or immerse themselves under the canopy of an old growth rainforest. Elsewhere, the Rose Garden, which was first established in 1920, offers a welcome oasis filled with the scent of more than 3,500 rose bushes. Sounds beautiful. Finally, if they're wildlife lovers, Stanley Park Ecology Society offers regular tours and talks on local flora and fauna. You have got Dr. Sun Yat-sen Classical Chinese Garden. Treasure of Tranquility. Located on the edge of Chinatown, was the first full-scale classical Chinese garden built outside China. True to its classical form, Dr. Sun Yat-sen Classical Chinese Garden blends architecture, culturally significant plants, naturally sculpted rocks, and elegantly winding jade green waterways to adhere to the ancient Chinese garden traditions. Interpretive tours are available, and the garden serves as a great first stop in Chinatown. Looks beautiful. UBC Botanical Garden, a hidden Vancouver gem. Stunning natural setting, is one of Canada's oldest and finest botanical gardens and boasts 5 different themed spaces, each with their own unique character. Visitors can explore everything from Japanese Nitobe Memorial Garden with its fragile magnolias and brilliant rhododendrons to the Alpine Garden, displaying rare, low-growing mountain plants from Australia, South America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. One of the garden's latest additions is the Green Heart Canopy Walkway. 310 meters of suspension bridges that offer a unique view of biodiversity in a Pacific coastal rainforest. You have Van Dusen Botanical Garden. Here you can discover a 55-acre oasis in the heart of Vancouver with over 75,000 plant species and varieties from around the world. Find your way through the hedge maze, spot and snap photos of local wildlife, unwind in a serene setting. Take a break from your adventures, dine on the patio in the Garden Cafe or Shaughnessy restaurant. Garden's multi-award-winning LEED Platinum Visitor Center was named Most Sustainable Building of the Year in 2014. Whether you're seeking adventure or relaxation, this unforgettable experience is the perfect escape. You have Queen Elizabeth Park, Vancouver's horticultural jewel, a major draw for floral display enthusiasts and view seekers, and as a popular backdrop for wedding photos. At 125 meters above sea level, it is the highest point in Vancouver and makes for spectacular views of the park, city, and mountains on the North Shore. The 52-hectare park is home to a stunning Bloedel Conservatory. There is also a gorgeously landscaped quarry garden, the arboretum, and with its collection of exotic and native trees, sculptures, including one by internationally renowned artist Henry Moore, and diverse recreational offerings such as tennis, lawn bowling, and pitch and putt. The park is also perfect for setting for the fine dining at Season in the Park, a picnic or stargazing. Look how beautiful. Bloedel Conservatory. Step into the tropics of Bloedel Conservatory, a must-see indoor attraction located at the highest point of Vancouver with exotic birds, vibrant koi fish, and over 500 tropical plants. There's something for the whole family under the conservatory dome. Bloedel Conservatory is one of Vancouver's most affordable attractions. You have Vancouver beaches. Here in Vancouver's dotted along the shores of Burrard Inlet, you'll find sandy beach to suit every occasion, and each with their own personality. From the skimboarding pools at Jericho and Spanish Banks to the volleyball sand courts at Kitts, from the famous sunsets at English Bay to the second beach pool and the third beach drumming sessions. We've got beaches for those who want to bring their dogs to the beaches, for those who don't want to bring clothes. No matter what the reason or the season of your client's visit, you'll see our beaches connect our land to the ocean and our hearts to nature. And then you have golf courses. If your clients like to golf, they can enjoy 18 holes here in Vancouver, the greens here and the greens all year round. Are green all year round, while our spectacular natural setting provides an epic backdrop that might just put you off the game. In and around the city, there are a wide array of options ranging from historic to rugged. For those who want to stay downtown, Stanley Park's Pitch and Putt is a great place to get a few swings in. Surrounded by Pacific Northwest rainforest, it's populated year-round by both locals and visitors alike. Further afield, your clients can find Furry Creek, a full-size facility that's known as BC's most scenic golf course, and for good reason. Okay. Ooh. All right, winter experiences. Look how beautiful. Isn't that pretty? So Winter Wonderland. In winter, Vancouver offers the clients the best of both worlds. While the city's streets remain snow-free just minutes from downtown, they'll find local mountains where Olympic caliber terrain is covered in powder. The holiday season is a magical time to visit Vancouver with Yuletide fairs, incredible light displays, and a mountaintop Santa's workshop filling the city with festive spirit. You have skiing and snowboarding. Winter brings out a whole new way to play here in Vancouver. All your clients need to do is bring their gear and a sense of adventure. Just minutes from downtown, winter sports enthusiasts can find themselves whizzing down one of the three local mountains, Grouse, Cypress, and Seymour. All boast ample snow from December through spring. Alongside their own unique character, each mountain has its own selection of runs, activities, panoramic views of the city below. For a truly unique experience, your clients can also try skiing or boarding at night with the twinkling city lights below. And don't forget world-class Whistler Resort, an easily accessible alpine resort north of the city where your clients can enjoy the winter adventure of a lifetime. So this is Cypress Mountain, the westernmost of Vancouver's local mountains. Cypress Mountain offers 2 peaks of downhill runs, home to freestyle skiing, snowboarding events during the 2010 Olympic Winter Games. Here you'll find 600 acres of terrain, 53 runs, and 5 parks for snow fans to soak in. Adrenaline seekers can check out the district, a park full of features, while skiers looking for a real mogul challenge can take on the appropriately named Top Gun. Other favorites include Panorama, a smooth beginner's green run, and the infamous Black on Black, which is perfect for daredevils. Parents can sign the kids up for one of Cypress's ski programs, giving the grown-ups the freedom to explore the mountain for themselves. And the mountain is also home to Snow Tubing Park, and Nordic area offers cross-country skiing and snowshoeing, as well as guided tours. You can view the map here. You have Grouse Mountain. 20 minutes from downtown, Grouse Mountain might not be the biggest ski resort around Vancouver, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for local flavor. All 26 runs have something to offer, 14 of which are open for night skiing, beloved by beginners and experienced riders alike. The cut serves up cruisy turns with a side of spectacular city and ocean views, a must-see at night. Daredevils will want to hit this side cut terrain park. The kilometer-long park is where some of the city's best skiers or riders come to hone their skills. If your clients are less experienced on the slopes, Grouse also offers excellent ski school alongside family-friendly winter activities, including outdoor ice skating, snowshoeing, sleigh rides. They'll also find plenty of dining options from the observatory high-end fare through to the casual at altitudes bistro and the sky deck lounge. All right, you can view that on the map. You have Whistler, located a short 2-hour drive from Vancouver via the scenic Sea to Sky Highway. Whistler Blackcomb is easily accessible as a day trip from the city. Alternatively, if your clients are basing themselves out of the resort, Vancouver is the perfect place for a pre or post-trip stay. One of North America's best-known ski resorts at Whistler Blackcomb, your clients can look forward to 3,300 hectares 81 acres of terrain, including green runs, half pipes, and everything in between. The record-breaking peak-to-peak gondola allows skiers and sightseers to enjoy stunning 360-degree views of snow-covered Whistler Village, soaring mountains, and the ski fields. While zipping between the tops of the two mountains, Whistler and Blackcomb, for cross-country skiing in Whistler, be sure to visit Whistler Olympic Park, located in the Callahan Valley. The park offers over 90 kilometers, 56 miles of trails, room for both classic and skate skiing. Also open to snowshoers. Whistler Olympic Park is also home to a sliding center with a bobsleigh and luge, tobogganing, and biathlon. You can view it on the map. Note, all three resorts offer equipment and clothing rentals, as well as lessons and clinics. For more information on skiing in and around Vancouver, you can visit the website here. Beyond the slopes, skiing isn't the only activity offered on the local mountains. So if your clients are looking for alternative ways to have fun in the snow, here are some suggestions. You have snowshoeing. They say that if you can walk, you can snowshoe. Unlike the old racket-style equipment of the past, today's snowshoes are light, compact, easy to master. Within minutes, your clients can strap on their shoes and set out into the alpine, experiencing winter in a whole new way. Snowshoeing is offered on Grass Mountain, Cypress Nordic area, and at the Sea to Sky Gondola in Squamish. All three locations offer equipment rentals as well as guided tours ranging from simple sightseeing strolls to all-day adventures. If your clients are looking for something even more memorable, Grouse Mountain's Snowshoe Fondue combines a guided tour followed by lashings of gooey goodness in the cozy altitudes bistro on top of the mountain. Sliding. Whether your clients have never experienced the thrill of sliding down a mountain or just can't get enough of the snow, Cypress Mountain Snow Tube Park is a must for any winter itinerary. Fun experience for the whole family. Visitors climb aboard rubber rings to enjoy a thrilling ride down specially designed chutes before grabbing onto the tow rope to take them right back up to the top to do it over again. Snow tubers must be at least 48 inches tall. But for those too little for tubing, there's also a dedicated small snow sliding area within the park. Just want to look real quick. There you go. Cute, right? All right. Okay, Gross Mountain is home to the sliding zone, 2 lanes of snow-filled fun. Visitors just need to rent a magic carpet to start zipping down the mountain. Up at Whistler Blackcomb, clients young and old will love the Boobly Tube Park. While Whistler Olympics Park Thunder on Ice experience will have your thrill-seeking visitors hurtling down their Olympic bobsleigh track with a professional pilot to take on the twists and turns at 78 miles an hour. Ooh, wow. Ice skating, unique experience. Your clients can strap on a set of skates and glide through the fresh mountains, air high above the city, on Grouse Mountain's outdoor rink, the only one of its kind in the West Coast. The pond is just a few steps away from the Warmth and Mountains Peak Chalet and is included in the price of your admission. Skates are available to rent, and instructors are on hand to show beginners the ropes. Your clients can also skate in the city with a trip to Robson Square Skating Rink. Located in the heart of downtown, the outdoor rink is surrounded by skyscrapers, providing the perfect backdrop for some festive fun. You have sleigh rides. Grouse Mountain sleigh rides are ideal for visitors that haven't got their snow legs yet. Riding aboard mechanical sleighs is a great way to experience the snow-covered forest, epic views that Grouse has to offer. Sleigh rides are included with admission to Grass Mountain and leave just steps from the lodge, which means everyone can enjoy this winter wonderland. You have cross-country skiing. Of course, cross-country skiing is still technically skiing, but it's more accessible alternative to traditional downhill snow sports. Cypress Mountain Nordic area is one of Canada's most popular cross-country skiing parks, offering 11.8 miles of groomed trails, some of which are also open in the evening for night skiing. If your clients head out on the trails, make sure they stop at Hollyburn Lodge, a legendary warming hut built in 1926 that also doubles as a licensed restaurant. Holiday cheer. Vancouver is truly a special place during the festive season. Whether your clients celebrate the holidays or not, they're sure to enjoy the magic that surrounds the city at this time of year, alongside the abundance of seasonal activities that bring out something special in visitors. Lights, lights, and more lights. During the holiday season, Vancouver is alive with twinkling of lights. Some of the most impressive displays light up the city's parks and gardens, where strolling around seasonal light exhibitions are a favorite local pastime. One of the biggest shows takes place in Stanley Park's Bright Nights, where 2 million lights transform the forest, where guests can take a festive ride on a miniature train. Other highlights include the Festival of Lights on Van Botanical Gardens and canyon lights at the Suspension Bridge, where over 1 million sparkling lights illuminate the surrounding forest between November and January. I just want to take a quick look, really quick, see if it shows. That's 11 minutes. Look at that. How cool is that? So the train there, that looks cool. And then I wanted to also look at the suspension bridge. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? Definitely we need to plan a holiday visit there, right? All right. Where was I? I read that, right? Okay. All right, the peak of Christmas. Grouse Mountain's peak of Christmas, perfect place for the whole family to get into the holiday spirit. Visitors can explore Santa's workshops and the elf headquarters, meet the reindeer and rangers that can take care of them, take a sleigh ride through the enchanting alpine forest, listen to choirs singing Christmas carols. Guests can strap on skates for a twirl on the mountaintop pond, stroll through the children's gingerbread village, explore Light Walk, twinkling tunnel of lights, right by Bluegrass Lake, or just sip on a festive hot chocolate. The Theater in the Sky also runs classic Christmas movies throughout December. You have Carol Ship's Parade of Lights. Started by one boat 50 years ago, this Vancouver holiday tradition now boasts more than 50 decorated boats and in excess of 100,000 lights, ferrying over 30,000 people during the 20-night festival. Both private commercial vessels follow a different route each night, providing fantastic opportunities for visitors to view the display either from the shore or out on the water. If your clients want to make the night extra special, check out Harbor Cruises, who offer festive cruises complete with live Christmas carolers. Burnaby Village Museum Heritage Christmas Program at Burnaby Village brings Yuletide celebrations of the past to life. Old-fashioned decorations, traditional entertainment provide a timeless backdrop for festive fun. While kids can share their wish list with Father Christmas and then take part in the 12 Days of Christmas scavenger hunt, seasonal arts, culture, and festivals during the holiday season, Vancouver's arts and culture community comes together to perform holiday classics. Performances of festive favorites like the Nutcracker and White Christmas can regularly be found at our downtown theater venues and offer a great addition to any itinerary. If your clients have kids, they won't want to miss the annual Santa Claus Parade. Taking place every December, the parade features 50 marching bands, choirs, festive floats, community groups, and of course, the big guy himself. You can click there for calendar of events. Christmas at Canada Place. Canada Place is alive with holiday cheer at this time of year when Christmas colors and festive designs adorn its iconic outdoor sales. Alongside the spectacular visuals, there are plenty of activities for the whole family to enjoy, including the Woodward's Window, a collection of vintage displays from bygone Vancouver department store that have become a Christmas tradition for locals. A newer tradition is Flyover's Christmas Show, which features an extension of the regular four-dimensional experience that sends visitors soaring high above the North Pole and into Santa's workshop. Vancouver's Christmas Market. During the holiday season, clients can experience a traditional German-style Vancouver Christmas market right here in the heart of our city. Located at Jackpot Plaza by the Olympic Torch, visitors can sip on a streaming mug of Glühwein before browsing the seasonal vendors, swaying to live music, indulging in some traditional German cuisine. And on New Year's Eve, whether your clients are looking for high-end party or family fun, friendly event, Vancouver's great place to ring in the new year. Most hotels will offer exclusive event with dinner and dancing, but for many people, New Year's Eve is all about the fireworks. New Year's Eve, Vancouver is the city's downtown waterfront party. Spectacular celebration brings together more than 80,000 people to enjoy free musical performances, exhibits, food truck vendors, and of course, fireworks. There's even an early Eve edition of fireworks for those with young families, and an exclusive VIP viewing lounge for those looking to welcome the new year in style. Which Vancouver mountains offer snowshoeing tours? Yep, thank you. Indigenous cultural experiences, rich history and heritage. Vancouver celebrates, respects the lands we inhabit on traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. Our rich history first started with these groups more than 18,000 years ago, and today a variety of local attractions offer your clients the opportunity to learn more about Indigenous art and culture in British Columbia. The UBC Museum of Anthropology, a world-class collection of Northwest coastal art, is the main attraction at the stunning UBC Museum of Anthropology. One of the best-known pieces of art on display is Bill Reed's sculpture, The Raven and the First Men, which appears on the Canadian $20 note. A must-see for any visitor. Alongside displays representing cultures around the world, there are dedicated galleries dedicated to British Columbia's Indigenous peoples, featuring more than 6,000 First Nation items. It provides a fascinating insight into the people who first called Vancouver home. Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. Visitors flock to the bridge park, ready to sway on the bridge and walk among the incredible Douglas fir trees. But the park also offers a rich First Nations experience. Back in 1930s, the park owner invited local First Nations artists to place their totem poles at Capilano. And almost a century later, this colorful collection still stands. Your clients can also visit the park's First Nation Cultural Center, Kia Pilano, where stories of Indigenous heritage are shared and traditional crafts such as weaving and beadwork are demonstrated. All right, Takaya Tours. If you have clients visiting in the summer who are keen to really experience First Nations culture for themselves, look no further than Takaya Tours. The Coast Salish operated tour company takes visitors out on a tranquil waters of Deep Cove in an authentic cedar canoe. The First Nation guides sing songs, tell story, and relate the history of their people in the region. All right. Bill Reed's Gallery. Okay, cool. Is a well-curated collection of First Nations art, both by Bill Reed and contemporary Northwest Coast artists. Canada's best-known Indigenous artist, Reed, also renowned for working in many different mediums, including sculpture and jewelry. The gallery is a perfect introduction for clients who are new to First Nations art, and its downtown location makes it a good choice for those only in the city for a short visit. Talasay Tours. With access to interpretive rainforest tours, North Shore paddling adventures, and even full moon stand-up paddleboarding excursions, Talasay Tours allows your clients to immerse themselves in First Nation experiences. Close to downtown, they can spend an afternoon in Stanley Park learning how Indigenous people use the trees for shelter, food, and medicine. And further afield, the company, which also offers opportunities including cultural boat tours on the Sunshine Coast and guided hikes among the stunning mountain scenery of Squamish. Arts and culture. Vancouver's kaleidoscope cultural scene reflects the city's proud diversity and cosmopolitan spirit. Here, sophistication isn't stuffy or elitist. It's progressive and welcomes you in with open arms. The city's performing arts venues and companies will show your clients that Vancouver is more than just a pretty face. You have the big screen. Okay, before your clients even arrive in Vancouver, they're sure to have already encountered it on the big screen. City has a thriving film industry, the third largest in North America, and our neighborhoods regularly stand in for New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles in major Hollywood movies. Some of the most prominent films shot in the city include Planet of the Apes, Mission Impossible, 50 Shades of Grey, trilogy. Meanwhile, fans of the small screen might recognize the city as a setting for their favorite shows, including Riverdale, The Flash, and Supergirl. No matter when they choose to visit, your clients will see the telltale signs of production, and if they're lucky, the occasional A-list star shooting scenes for their next big blockbuster. A great way to see some of the most famous filming locations is part of the Fans of Vancouver tour. Guided excursions, which take production both old and new. You have dance. City's dance scene is eclectic as its cultural makeup and range from traditional Japanese, Chinese dance to classical ballet and edgy contemporary. There are more than 30 professional dance companies in the Vancouver area and the Dance Center, forming the main hub for performance. In addition to individual performances throughout the year, Vancouver is also home to 2 dance festivals each year, including the highly acclaimed Vancouver International Dance Festival. Music. Vancouver has a number of impressive venues from which to enjoy an evening of live music. You have Rogers Arena and BC Place. The 2 substantial stadiums in downtown Vancouver are where you'll find blockbuster performers. Oh, sorry. When they're in town scared me. I'm like, all right. When they're in town. For smaller, more intimate shows, check the Commodore Ballroom with its historic bouncing floors or the ornate Orpheum. Home of the Vancouver Symphony Orchestra since 1930. Those with more classical tastes won't want to miss the Vancouver's opera season, running from late fall through spring. Yeah, theater. Vancouver's theater scene boasts more than 32 professional groups, a major international theater festival, Vancouver Fringe Festival, 2 outdoor theatrical events, Bard on the Beach and Theater Under the Stars, and more than 21 venues. While production in large-scale theaters like the Art Deco Vogue Theater, Elegant Stanley Theater, or Grand Queen Elizabeth Theater complex may seem obvious choices, a host of small independent theaters offer innovative offerings in unique spaces that should also be on the radar of those visiting the city. The Arts Club Theater Company offers a mix of classic plays and new works on 3 stages, all close to downtown, including the historic Stanley Theater on Granville Street. Comedy, those who love to laugh will feel right at home in Vancouver. The city has a colorful spectrum of options to choose from, including hilarious theater shows, side-splitting dinner, theater, and stand-up. Fans should be sure to check out the Improv Center on Granville Island, a hub of live comedy and impromptu laughs. Alternatively, they can schedule a visit to Vancouver in February to catch JFL Northwest, a spin-off of Montreal's Just for Laughs festival that attracts some of comedy's biggest names, including Craig Ferguson, John Mulaney, Maria Bamford, and Patton Oswalt. All right, supplemental links. Again, you can click on here for more information. Which theater is Bard on the Beach, Vancouver's Shakespeare Festival staged in? None. It's outdoor theater. Very good. All right. Nightlife. All right. Endless nightlife options. At night, Vancouver comes alive with endless array of entertainment, whether your clients are in the mood for drinks in a rooftop cocktail bar, dancing the night away, experience some live music, or trying their luck at an upmarket casino. Here you'll find suggestions on where to find the city's best nightlife. Granville Street, known as Vancouver's entertainment district, the Granville Strip, as it's sometimes known, runs from Robson Street to Granville Street Bridge in the heart of the downtown core. Here, night owls will find a street alive with heritage neon signs, modern upmarket venues, clubs and bars, including the Roxy, Good Co Bar, Dublin Calling are popular spots for revelers, while the critically acclaimed barkeeps at UVA Wine and Cocktail Bar serve custom cocktails for more discerning drinkers. Gastown, by night, Vancouver's historic Gastown comes alive. Here, the cobbled streets are lined with cool tapas spots, izakaya restaurants, whiskey bars, cocktail lounges, serving some of the most creative drinks in Canada. Yes, in all of Canada. The upscale poorhouse is perfect for classic cocktails, while craft beer lovers will want to head to Alibi Room at the other end of the neighborhood. The Lamplighter, right in the middle of Gastown, fills the niche between a pub and a club with great drinks and booming sound system. Yaletown, one of the city's most fashionable districts, Yaletown serves up a trendy bar scene with boutique bars, swanky restaurants on every corner. Whether they're supping a sophisticated glass of wine in bricks and mortars, gardens, courtyard, or enjoying carefully crafted cocktail at Bartholomew Bar, Yaletown is where people come to see and be seen. You have Davie Village, from sports bars to drag shows, leather bars to dance clubs, lounges to restaurants. Vancouver's Davie Village has it all. The beating heart of our city's 2SLGBTQ plus community, Davie Street is home to the legendary night spots like the Pump Jack Pub and Celebrities Nightclub. Open to everyone, here your clients will find fun, casual spots filled with Vancouverities and visitors alike who just want to have a great time. You have live music is never hard to find in Vancouver. Local bands, international touring acts set up regularly in the clubs and venues around town. With music ranging from blues to rock, one of the city's most popular venues is the mid-sized Commodore Ballroom on Granville Street, a hipster haunt that has played host to everyone from Sammy Davis Jr. to Beastie Boys over the years. You have sporting events. If your clients love live sports, then Vancouver is alive with events that will put them on the edge of their seats. City's professional teams include the Vancouver Canucks, Vancouver Whitecaps, BC Lions, Vancouver Canadians, Vancouver Warriors. Casinos, if your clients are feeling lucky, they may want to hit one of Vancouver casinos located downtown right by BC Place Stadium. Park Casino offers an upmarket environment with Vegas vibes. Further afield, the River Rock out in Richmond, popular locale that offers any entertainment and dining alongside slots and gaming tables. Your clients are looking for an area with lots of clubs to party the night away. Where do you send them? Lots of clubs. Granville. Correct. Thank you very much. All right. And sports, city of sports. Sports are a big deal here in Vancouver, whether your clients are visiting for a specific sporting event or simply want to soak in the atmosphere with a visit to one of our professional teams. These suggestions will have them on the edge of their seats. You have sporting spectaculars. Vancouver welcomed the world in 2010 as it played host to the 21st Winter Olympic and Paralympic Games. While more recently, it was the host city for the 2016 America's Master Games. Beyond these showpiece events, the city regularly plays host to sporting spectaculars from annual tournaments to one-off exhibitions. A firm favorite with visitors and locals alike is the HSBC Canada Rugby Sevens, taking place at BC Place every year during the spring. It's a festival of sport featuring epic action both on and off the field. In July, it's the turn of tennis fans who descend on the city for historic Stanley Park Open, which first started in 1931. Elsewhere, athletics enthusiasts can take in the annual Harry Jerome Track Classic in June, while the Gastown Grand Prix brings competitive cycling to the city streets in July each year. Professional teams, whether your clients love football or hockey, the one constant they'll find watching professional sports here in Vancouver is a hometown passion. Hockey is synonymous with Canadian culture, and Vancouver is no exception. From October through April, the city's beloved National Hockey League team, the Vancouver Canucks, play right downtown at Rogers Arena, while further afield are the Vancouver Giants, a WHL outfit, who play their games out at the Langley Event Center. In June through November, the city is alive with the sound of BC Lions fans, part of the Canadian Football League, and the Vancouver Whitecaps, part of Major League Soccer, who both hold their home games at the iconic BC Place Stadium or enjoy a night at Nat Bailey Stadium, March through September. A picturesque ballpark that's home to Vancouver's Canadians, a minor league affiliate of MLB's Toronto Blue Jays. And then for something a little out of the ordinary, check out Vancouver's National Lacrosse League team, the Vancouver Warriors. While those looking for the best in horse racing can enjoy an afternoon at Hastings Racecourse, with the action set against a backdrop of North Shore Mountains. And then tickets for many of these events can be purchased in advance through Ticketmaster.ca or via each team's official website. Agents can also book tickets for their clients directly via Showtime Tickets and receive commission. Bar side action. If your clients prefer bar stools to bleachers, catching the game at a local sports bar is a great way to experience locals' passion firsthand. As a sports mad city, Vancouver has no shortage of great places to grab a beer, a bite, and to watch the big game. Every neighborhood has options from Shark Club near the stadium to Lamplighter in Gastown and Red Card in Yaletown. Here, visitors will be sure to rub shoulders with passionate locals who will welcome a little extra support with open arms and a hearty cheer. Your clients want to experience hockey in Canada. What do you suggest? Whistler Granville Rhine, the Polar Bear Swim, Vancouver Canucks, or Hastings?
The Canucks.
Thank you. Canucks, is that how you say it?
Yes, that's how we pronounce it here, the Canucks.
All right. Health and wellness. Vancouver is a place where you can breathe deeply, explore nature, pursue personal growth, and connect with the world around you. Our city will inspire your clients, fueled by fresh air, personal best. The journey they experience will live long in their memory. Here, we'll help you find ways to tailor their itinerary to boost their mind and body. Get into the action, whether they're running a marathon or riding a bike. More and more travelers are looking to build their trips around their running. Fortunately, Vancouver's mild climate, coupled with our spectacular natural setting, makes our city the perfect place to squeeze in some kilometers. Those looking to run like a local can join one of the Weston Bayshore's concierge-led running tours, which offer a great way for your clients to explore stunning surroundings on foot. If your client is looking for something a little more competitive, Vancouver offers a year-round calendar of events with highlights including the Vancouver Sun Run 10K in April, the BMO Vancouver Marathon in May, Scotiabank Half Marathon, and in June. Elsewhere, those who prefer 2 wheels over 2 feet might plan on entering the Whistler Grand Fondo September. Epic 76-mile road ride from Vancouver up to the mountain resort of Whistler. Oh my gosh. All right, so spa and massage. Okay, that's what I am. A well-chosen treatment can add sense of balance to even the most hectic itinerary. So if your client is looking to quiet the mind and melt away tension, a host of local spas offer indulgent experiences in elegant environments. For the ultimate experience, check out CHI The Spa at the Shangri-La, the Spa at Wedgwood Hotel, Spa Utopia in the Pan Pacific Hotel, Sense at Rosewood Hotel, Georgia, and Fairmont Spa at Fairmont Pacific Rim. If your clients want to soothe their sore muscles, the Georgia West Therapeutics specializes in healing massage treatments with registered therapists. Just the thing for those who have enjoyed Vancouver's abundance of active adventures. Further afield, Scandinavia Spa in Whistler offers unique indoor-outdoor experiences complete with hot and cold plunge pools, steam rooms, and saunas. Meditative moment. Wellness isn't a goal here. It's a way of life. This is a city on the go, but busy is always met with balance and time taken to recover and renew. Vancouverites were early adopters of yoga. This after all, is where yoga wear giant Lululemon, whatever, was born. Today, there are thousands of classes for your clients to stretch their minds and muscles at. Hotels like Fairmont Waterfront offer studio spaces for self-led yoga, or like the Georgian Court Hotel, offer yoga mats in every guest room. Elsewhere, guests at Shangri-La Hotel Vancouver can arrange personal classes to get their on. Okay. If your clients want to limber between the locals, then Lululemon is a good place to start, with the brand's website and in-store staff offering valuable resource on where to find the best classes in the city. Vancouver-based chain Y Yoga is another great place to find your Zen and offers 2 studio locations on the downtown peninsula, one on Burrard Street and another in Yaletown. Take a hike nestled in nature. Beauty beckons visitors in our city where they look. Vancouver is surrounded. Hold on a moment. Hi, what's up?
What are you doing?
I'm almost done with my training.
Okay.
Bye, love you. All right, sorry. They're never more than 20 miles away from losing themselves in an ancient rainforest or coastal adventure. For many, Stanley Park is the first stop in connecting with nature, and rightly so. But Vancouver is surrounded by provincial forests, municipal parks, coastal trails that provide excellent hiking opportunities for all ages and abilities. Some favorites include Lighthouse Park in West Vancouver, Deep Coves Trails, overlooking the fjord, and Pacific Spirit Regional Park at the edge of the University of British Columbia's campus. Click here for more information on hiking opportunities. Adventure on 2 wheels. So bike-friendly city. Clients will love pedaling their way around Vancouver. Many hotels such as the Burrard, La Hermitage Hotel, and various Fairmont properties offer free rentals, so guests can do their sightseeing on 2 wheels. And there are plenty of bike shops for your clients to rent their ride at. Most popular route is around Stanley Park via the seawall, stopping to take in the public art and spectacular views of the water and mountains. But with dedicated bike lanes crisscrossing the downtown core, cycling can also be a great way to travel between attractions. More intrepid types will want to explore the North Shore, spiritual home of free ride mountain biking. More information on cycling, you can click there. Conscious cuisine, gluten-free to vegan. Vancouver has long been open to different diets, but over the past few years, conscious dining has become an attraction of its own. To some, it means a purely plant-based menu, while to others, it means local seasonal dishes that offer a connection to farmers, growers, and fishermen. Almost every restaurant will offer enticing vegetarian choices. Spots like the Acorn and Folk Restaurant are acclaimed for their all-vegetarian menus. As the birthplace of the 100-mile diet, your clients will find that Vancouver's restaurants flaunt their local credentials whenever possible. Popular spots like Burdock and Company and Carlino Restaurant offering great farm-to-table options. If your clients are seafood fans, make sure they look out for the Ocean-wise symbol on the menus throughout the city to make sure they're enjoying a sustainable source choice. Personal development, whether they're looking to learn a new skill or simply more about themselves, a trip to Vancouver can mean a lasting impression to your clients. Some hotels, including the iconic Fairmont Vancouver, offer life balance retreats specifically designed for travelers looking to expand their horizons. Further afield, the Haven on Gabriola Island has a long history of delivering personal development opportunities, and many yoga studios also offer intensive instruction and meditation workshops. All right, study. Vancouver offers a wide variety of English as a second language schools with a high standard of academic and student satisfaction levels. No matter what age your clients are, Vancouver is an ideal place to learn English, make international friends, and explore the wide array of urban and outdoor attractions the area has to offer. ESL schools, the instructors of each ESL school are professional, friendly, and enthusiastic. More than a place where students can achieve their academic goals, ESL schools are a place where students can feel welcome, even if they're a long way from home. From absolute beginners through to advanced students, there are classes to suit every student. You have specific programs and skills. Most language institutes in Vancouver also offer testing programs, test preparation classes, including curriculum dedicated specifically to TOEFL preparation. TOEIC preparation, I don't know what all these are. And then English for polytechnic preparation. If your clients already speak English, and would like to hone their skills in a particular area, they'll have the opportunity to enroll in specialized courses specifically designed to address their needs. You have vacation study and senior long stay programs. Some schools and institutes offer programs that are specifically designed for those who want to combine studying English with a sightseeing vacation, known as vacation study programs. They offer students flexible schedules with time set aside for morning studies and practice sessions, while the afternoons are full of adventure and exploration. Programs developed specifically for seniors interested in a long stay ESL experience, referred to as Vancouver Golden Experience, are also increasingly popular with visitors. And then visa requirements, students coming to Canada. I got hair in my mouth. For stays of longer than 6 months, must obtain a study permit or temporary resident visa. While many countries allow students to stay in Canada for less than 6 months without a visa, this rule varies depending on what country the student is coming from. To find out more, get in touch with the schools directly for specific advice on the client's visa requirements. And then for more information, you can click there. All right. Yay, we're done. We're done with the second one. Okay, everybody ready for your test? Let's do it. All right. Which of the following will you find at Capilano Suspension Bridge Park? Treetop Adventures, Cliff Walk, all the above? I think all the above, I think so. The UBC Museum of Anthropology is known for its collection of what? First Nations and artifacts? What do you guys think? That's like that. Thank you. Which park located at Vancouver's highest point offers an amazing view of the Quarry Garden and the Bladel Floral Conservatory? And Queen Elizabeth. And Vancouver's professional NHL hockey team is called, who's the hockey team?
The Canucks.
Canucks. Ah, come on. All right. And last but not least, come on. If your client is visiting during the holidays, which light festival can they visit? All of them, right? I definitely want to do that. Woo woo! Woo woo! Everybody passed? Wow.
Nope.
Yay! All right. So we're gonna pick it back up. I don't know how training time, 2 hours, 8 minutes. Let's see what the next one. Tours and sightseeing. Dang, we're gonna have a while. Don't
Tours
know.
and sightseeing is 60 minutes too.
Okay.
I already clicked on it.
Yeah, so it's probably an hour. I wonder, let's look at accommodation real quick. Yeah, so then it looks like they're all like an hour long. So we can pick this back up. We can maybe add a day. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to pick it back up next month for, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nights or 5 days? Do we want to add it on a Sunday? What do you guys want?
Well, we hate to ask you to give up one of your Sundays, but if we could do a Sunday, it would be good.
Look, and Sandy's updating the certificate thing. So thank you, Sandy. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Sandy. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, do you guys mind Sundays? I can do Sundays. Not tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. We'll add it for like next week. So Sunday at 10, same time. Everybody good with that? 10 Pacific. All right. And as you guys know, I do record them. Okay, so I will have Chris, I don't know, I might lose it.
Christine.
Christine, yeah, I've been sitting here, I'm like, oh my gosh, so
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Marnie.
I know, I gotta, that's why my daughter was calling. I gotta go get my nails done too. But I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I had too much coffee this morning or what. But, all right. So I do record it. You're welcome, guys. Thank you, guys. And I do post it, so I will be posting this. So it's very I want to go. Don't you guys want to go to Vancouver now? I mean, then look at all the other stuff we get to see still. So much to do. So I'll get an updated calendar out this weekend. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Thank you guys so much. Next Friday, we are doing Fort Myers, Florida, and then on Saturday, Germany. Okay. So again, join us.
Sorry, Karen was chiming in. She can't do it at 10 on Sunday.
Okay. All right.
What what time works for you, Karen?
Well, if it's time to Marnie, 10 o'clock is 1 here at Eastern Standard Time. So I should be able to do that. Let's stick with that. I will get back from where I gotta be. Sometimes I run a little late because I have stuff after church, but I'll try to make my best of being here at 10 your time, 1 my time. So we'll just keep it at that for everybody. Yeah, that'll work.
Thank you.
No
And
problem.
again,
No problem.
if you come in a little late, it's just reading
catch up.
whatever. Yep. And we'll
Like I did today.
Yeah,
We'll make sure. We just want to make sure you were included too, Karen. That's I
Thank
saw
you,
that you were
honey.
chatting. You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Yep. Thanks.
All right, perfect. All right, does anybody else have any questions or anything? Again, thank you for hanging out with me. As you see, some of them can be pretty long, some of them are really quick, so you never know, right?
Yep,
But this looks absolutely amazing. So, especially going for the holidays, look at that.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. I
How,
haven't been there at Christmas time, but I
Yeah.
have family there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
I'll have to check it out. So,
Yeah, beautiful.
all right, well, have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you guys.
You too, Marnie. Thank you.
And as we always say, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. So have fun. Thanks, guys. I know. Now
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks. Talk to you guys soon.